Hey, good afternoon there, Periscope. We're back. So this is the second scope we did today. I spent a little bit of money, and I had Bluehost, who I highly recommend, by the way. Babs Bunny, how are you? I was just saying that I really highly recommend using Bluehost as a host. They're really made for people who are just starting, especially, but they can scale up very well. I've got a dedicated server over there, and here's what happened to me, and I thought I'd just share this. You need to optimize your website, and the reason is you're missing revenue if you're not. If you have a blog or a site that makes money because of advertising, you need to have a fast site. I thought mine was pretty good. I'm not a tech guy. Actually, I am the tech guy because I'm the youngest in the company at 30, almost 37. But I'm not qualified by any means to be a tech guy. So what I did, I spent $300 and had Bluehost, as was part of their service, go and optimize my site. They cut out 68% of the load time that I had on my pages. So I went from like 18 seconds for a whole page to download to about 5. And I'm going to improve on that. We're going to work on getting that better. But here's what that did for me. I noticed, yeah, what? Right, I know. Which is huge. So we went down to, and that's everything. That's all the scripts and all the things. So you actually saw content in about a second and a half when we were really busy. But the problem was my server is shutting down, and I've got 3 chips running. So I should be able to handle about 2,000, 3,000 people simultaneously on the server. But I was getting 403 errors and 404 errors, and I only had like 70 and 80 people. So that was a big problem I had. So here's what happened though. What I didn't realize was I was missing a lot of ads. Well, you got 3 here. Thanks, man. And what was happening was that while I was getting the analytics to read on, I wish I was brilliant. I'm not quite brilliant. But the analytics were reading fine because those were in my header. So on Google, I was keeping accurate track of the number of people I had because I had my Google UA little snippet in my header there, but I wasn't serving all the ads that I could because a lot of those are at the bottom of my footer or in the sidebars and things that didn't load first right away. So here's what we did. So I spent $300 and they optimized my site, cut out, sped it up a ton. So if you go to dan330.com, you'll notice it's a lot faster. I'm gonna get my mobile site back up. I had some caching problems, so we're still working on some of those. But here's what happened. I went from, on one of my ad networks, the Google Ads and stuff worked well, but I use a couple other networks too. One of them is Gourmet Ads, and I'm not going to tell you exactly the difference, but I went from 28,000 impressions from a week ago, Friday, to 58,000 impressions on my ads without changing anything, just the speed of my site. So what happened was, between all of my networks in aggregate, I added $30 in ad revenue just by speeding up my site. $300 very, very well spent. $30 a day is $900 a month, which is $10,000 and change a year. That is a huge opportunity I was missing for probably over a year. So by not spending $300 to get the stuff optimized and having someone who really knew what they're doing and a professional to really fix it for me, I lost out on all that revenue. So it's fixed now, and it doesn't look that great for me to say how badly we messed that up, but it's a good tip. So if you're a blogger or you're out there, optimize your site, spend the money to have it done right. Like I said, I just had Bluehost do it. It cost me $300. It was awesome. They did a great job. It stresses me out to beyond belief when people are working on my site like that, but it all worked out. We got all the kinks worked out in about 36 hours. The site's up and running, other than my mobile site, but that's just a caching thing. It's easy to fix, and we're gonna get that going. So how can you not spend $300 to pull another 10,000 a year in? I mean, it didn't even make sense. So I'm sorry that it took us that long, but I wanted you to know it so you guys don't make the same mistake I did. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's a great day here in Minnesota, and you're not a blogger, but you appreciate the awesome intelligence. Well, thank you. Anyways, thank you so much for following, And thank you so much for reading, and I'd love to see you on the blog. Let me know what you think. If there's any questions you have on anything, we're ramping up for an awesome gardening season, and of course we're going to cook as well. So say that, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much. I will talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful day.